The person who has influenced my life in terms of action more than anybody is Mahatma Gandhi.
Where did you come to Gandhi? I came to Gandhi in the same setting. In theological seminary days, I had heard of Gandhi. But I remembered hearing a message by the president of Howard University, Dr. Mordecai Johnson, who had just returned from India. Spoke in Philadelphia on his trip to India and the whole philosophy of Gandhi and passive and nonviolent resistance. I was so deeply moved by the message that I went away and bought several books on the on Gandhi and Gandhian technique. And at that point, I became deeply influenced by Gandhi. Never realizing that I would live in a situation where it would be useful to me.
And actually use it.
We must continue to delve deeper into the philosophy of nonviolent resistance. There is something about this method that has power. They try to handle it by throwing us in jail. But what happens? We go into the jails of Jackson, Mississippi, and transform these jails from dungeons of shame to havens of freedom and human dignity. He could call out the state militia. He could call out the National Guard. They know how to handle violence, but they proved over and over again that they don't know how to handle non-violence. I believe firmly that this is the way. It exposes the moral defenses of the opponent. It has morality with it because it gives us the opportunity to work to secure moral ends through moral means. We aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around. Somehow, more and more I come to believe this. This is the way that we will get out of this dark night of suffering. We will stand up against it with our lives. We will never stoop down to the level of violence and hatred.
Because true justice will rise again. Because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice.
Violence in our struggle is impractical. We have another method that is much more powerful. Let us recognize that violence is not the answer.